In recent years, a new trend has emerged across digital platforms: viral, faceless content. Unlike traditional videos featuring recognizable personalities, these creations rely on anonymity, often using voiceovers, animations, or text overlays. This approach allows creators to reach vast audiences without revealing their identities, fostering a sense of intrigue and universality. As more users seek relatable and easily shareable material, faceless content has gained remarkable traction. Its rapid spread demonstrates the power of storytelling and creativity, even in the absence of a visible narrator. This phenomenon is reshaping how we consume and interact with online media, influencing both creators and viewers alike. Faceless content refers to media where the creator's identity is not visually presented. Instead of showing a person on camera, faceless content relies on alternative formats, such as voiceovers, animations, and text-based videos. Voiceovers allow creators to narrate information or stories without appearing on screen, while animations use graphics and motion to convey messages in an engaging way. Text-based videos often feature written words, captions, or kinetic typography to communicate ideas. These forms of content offer privacy for creators and can focus viewers' attention on the subject matter, rather than the individual behind it. Faceless content has become increasingly popular across platforms, providing versatile options for education, entertainment, and marketing. Anonymity plays a significant role in shaping online interactions for both creators and viewers. For creators, remaining anonymous can offer a sense of freedom, allowing them to express ideas or share content without fear of personal judgment or real-world consequences. This can foster creativity and encourage more open discussions. Viewers, on the other hand, may feel more comfortable engaging with the content when their identities are concealed, leading to more honest feedback and participation. The psychological appeal of anonymity often stems from the desire for privacy, safety, and the ability to explore different aspects of identity. However, this lack of accountability can also lead to negative behaviors such as trolling or harassment. Understanding these dynamics helps explain why anonymity remains a powerful and complex feature of online communities. Faceless content has transformed the landscape of online creation by making it more accessible to a wider audience. Without the need to appear on camera, individuals who may feel shy, anxious, or concerned about privacy can still share their ideas and talents. This approach removes many of the personal and technical obstacles that previously discouraged participation. As a result, people from diverse backgrounds and with varying resources are empowered to contribute. The anonymity offered by faceless content also allows creators to focus on the quality of their message rather than their appearance. Ultimately, this shift encourages a richer variety of voices and perspectives in the digital space. Curiosity and mystery play a significant role in capturing viewers' attention, especially in faceless videos. When the creator's identity is concealed, audiences are naturally drawn to speculate and imagine who might be behind the content. This sense of the unknown adds an intriguing layer, prompting viewers to stay engaged and watch longer in hopes of uncovering clues. Faceless videos often use clever storytelling, visual cues, and suspenseful pacing to heighten this effect. By withholding certain information, creators encourage viewers to become active participants, piecing together details and forming their own interpretations. Ultimately, the blend of curiosity and mystery not only sustains interest, but also fosters a deeper connection between the audience and the content. Projection is a psychological phenomenon where viewers see themselves or others reflected in the content they consume. This process allows individuals to connect more deeply with stories, characters, or scenarios, often imagining how they would react in similar situations. By projecting personal experiences, emotions, or aspirations onto the content, viewers created a unique and personal interpretation. This can lead to a stronger sense of empathy and engagement, as the boundaries between the viewer and the narrative begin to blur. Projection also influences how audiences perceive meaning, making each viewing experience distinct and subjective. Faceless content has become increasingly popular because it allows viewers to focus on the message rather than the individual presenting it. By removing personal identifiers, these videos can feel more universal, making it easier for a wide range of audiences to relate to the content. The absence of a visible host encourages viewers to project themselves into the narrative, fostering a sense of shared experience. Additionally, faceless videos often rely on storytelling, visuals, or voiceover, which can make the material more accessible to people from different backgrounds. This approach helps break down barriers and creates a welcoming environment for diverse audiences. As a result, faceless content is often perceived as more inclusive and approachable. Faceless content, which features creators who do not reveal their identities, has introduced new dynamics to online parasocial relationships. Viewers often form connections with these creators based on their voices, storytelling, or shared interests, rather than visual cues or personal branding. This can lead to a sense of mystery, sometimes deepening engagement, as audiences project their own interpretations onto the creator. However, the absence of a visible identity may also raise questions about authenticity, making it harder for some viewers to fully trust or relate to the content. Despite this, many faceless creators cultivate strong communities by consistently delivering relatable or entertaining material. The balance between anonymity and authenticity continues to shape how audiences perceive and interact with digital personalities. Faceless videos have gained significant traction on platforms like TikTok and YouTube, largely due to their algorithmic advantages. These platforms often prioritize content that is easily consumable and broadly relatable, which faceless videos tend to deliver. By focusing on visuals, text, or voiceovers rather than personal appearances, creators can appeal to a wider audience and encourage more shares and engagement. The anonymity also lowers barriers for viewers, making the content feel more accessible and less intimidating. Additionally, faceless formats allow for rapid content production and adaptation to trending topics, helping creators stay relevant in fast-moving online environments. As a result, algorithms frequently boost faceless videos, recognizing their potential for high watch times and interaction rates. Several faceless creators have achieved remarkable success by developing distinct strategies for engaging their audiences. For example, the channel How To Basic uses absurd, hands-only tutorials to create a sense of mystery and humor, never revealing the creator's identity. Another notable case is Corpse Husband, whose deep voice and animated storytelling have captivated millions without ever showing his face. These creators often rely on anonymity to build intrigue, focusing on creative editing, unique audio elements, or imaginative narratives. Their approaches demonstrate that compelling content does not always require a visible personality, and that innovation can thrive behind the scenes. By prioritizing originality and audience connection, these faceless creators have carved out influential spaces in the digital landscape. One significant challenge for brands that operate without a visible persona is the difficulty in establishing trust with their audience. Without a recognizable face or spokesperson, consumers may feel uncertain about the authenticity and reliability of the brand. This lack of personal connection can make it harder to foster long-term loyalty, as people often gravitate toward brands that feel relatable and transparent. Additionally, the absence of a visible persona can limit opportunities for emotional engagement, which is crucial for building lasting relationships with customers. Overcoming these obstacles requires thoughtful strategies to communicate values and credibility through other means, such as consistent messaging and high-quality customer experiences. When visual elements are absent, storytelling and voice become essential tools for creating a memorable identity. Through carefully crafted narratives, listeners are guided to imagine scenes, characters, and emotions, forming a personal connection with the content. The tone, pace, and inflection of the narrator's voice add depth and nuance, conveying mood and intention that visuals might otherwise provide. This combination allows audiences to engage more deeply as their imagination fills in the gaps. In many cases, a compelling story paired with a distinctive voice can leave a lasting impression, compensating for the lack of visual cues. Ultimately, storytelling and voice work together to shape perception and foster engagement, ensuring the message resonates even without images. Faceless content, which refers to media where creators remain anonymous or unseen, has sparked varied reactions across different cultures and generations. In some societies, anonymity is valued for privacy and safety, making faceless content more readily accepted. Older generations may view this approach with skepticism, associating authenticity and trust with visible creators. Younger audiences, however, often embrace faceless content for its focus on ideas rather than personalities, and its alignment with digital trends. Cultural norms around self-expression and community also influence whether faceless content is perceived as innovative or impersonal. As digital platforms evolve, these perspectives continue to shape how faceless content is produced and consumed globally. As faceless content continues to gain popularity, its influence on digital culture is expected to deepen. The anonymity it offers may encourage more people to share their ideas and creativity without fear of personal exposure or judgment. Over time, this could foster a more inclusive online environment, where content is valued for its substance rather than the identity of its creator. However, the lack of personal connection might also lead to a sense of detachment among audiences, potentially impacting trust and authenticity. Psychologically, viewers may become more focused on the message and less on the messenger, changing how information is received and processed. As technology evolves, the boundaries between creator and consumer may blur even further, shaping new norms for engagement and self-expression in the digital age. In summary, viral faceless content has reshaped the digital landscape by offering creators a way to connect with audiences while maintaining anonymity. Its success lies in the universal relatability, creative storytelling, and the intrigue generated by the absence of a visible identity. These videos often transcend cultural and linguistic barriers, making them accessible to a global audience. The enduring appeal of faceless content suggests that authenticity and creativity matter more than personal exposure. As online platforms continue to evolve, this trend is likely to persist, reflecting a shift in how we engage with media and each other. Ultimately, faceless content demonstrates that powerful stories can be told without ever revealing the storyteller's face.